disco blacker, also known as barefoot acrylics. Barefoot acrylics? Yeah, that's me. And we got Miss Rocket Punch in the back seat. Yeah, I better be careful because I'm driving. I just got to balance my phone right here and let it film. Like I tell you before, my eyes are on the road. All I do is hold the camera. I've got to get me one of those mounts for the car. Anyway, when I go to Mears to the restaurant, a lot of people think that's where Mears stops, but no, it continues. And here we call it Silver Lake because obviously the lake is called Silver Lake. But it's a resort town, and it begins back at the Mears restaurant, and in the summertime the little shops next to it will open up and sell their wares. And all these shops and whatnot over here will open up. The snowbirds and the city folk, the city slickers will come, and this place will be hopping. And when I was a teenager and a kid, most of the stuff was not out here. It was nice and quiet. We could go anywhere. But now you gotta watch where you're going because it's all privately owned now. This is Jellystone Campgrounds. We took the kids and stayed there one year. It was kind of fun. It's got a pool and everything. But we had to stay out of the pool one afternoon because somebody left a log in it. And I'm talking human log. Now this is the strip mall. This will be all opened up and hopping. Starting Memorial Weekend. That's when everything opens up in May. Last weekend of May. Craig's Cruisers. This thing changes all the time. Now it looks like a roller coaster thingamabob. Okay, I'm going to take you down here real quick before we go to the big lake. I'll do this in a couple videos. I'll do the small lake and I'll do the big lake. Okay, Silver Sands and everything. That's a big hotel. It was put in a few years ago. And I've been going to the ice cream shop here since, yeah, probably since the late 60s. This is Silver Lake, and those are the Silver Lake sand dunes. Many of you may not know this, but when the Great Fire in the 1800s, back when Chicago burned, they logged the white pines that grew up on the, and still grow up on the dunes, and shipped them across the lake over to Chicago so they could rebuild their city. I learned that on one of my Macwood dune rides. It's getting expensive now, but it's worth the trip. They take you all over the dunes, and the driver tells you the history of the dunes. They stop at different points and let kids run down the hill or swim or whatever. And they splash you in the big lake. But yeah, I used to hike those dunes all the time. And then the very far end, see where the trees are on the other side there, there's a parking lot area and a way to get on the dunes, and people drive on them and whatnot. I have not been up on the dunes in ages because of my aches and pains. I just can't do it. But I'll take you to the turnaround where we used to always get on the dunes at.
Look over there.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Those are the sand dunes, buddy. Remember when we went on the Macwoods dune rides and they took us on the big red dune scooter and we went up on there?
And they took us down a big hill.
They did.
And I went.
You went what?
I went.
You did? Awesome.
I got scared of that big ride.
It was awesome though because you was by us. I hope you could see Rosie when she did that. It was so cute. Yeah. See how big those dunes are? Get closer how big they are. And I don't know what it is about that little A-frame, but for some reason I've always liked it. I don't know why. Maybe just because it's cute. Okay, little guy right there, whoever you are, we're going to go around. We want to smack you. Okay. So, yeah, when I was a little girl, a lot of these cottages weren't even built yet. And there was a farmhouse and some other cottages that I can no longer show you because now they're under the sand mountain. It moves inland towards us several feet a year. And I don't remember the statistics on it. But, yep, the dunes are slowly moving in. You go that way to line up for the dune rides in your vehicle. And there's a parking lot down here. You gotta pay to park now. Man, when I was younger, you could park on the side of the road, you could park at the turnaround, you could park in the parking lot for free. Now, if you park on the side of the road or at the turnaround, they will tow you. And if you don't have a permit sticker to park in the parking lot, they will tow you. Isn't that a fancy place right there? It's kind of cool looking. But yeah, most of these were not here 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's one by one they go up, you know. The lake always attracts type of thing. But right here we are at the end. This is the turnaround. That's the dune access right there. Road. We're just gonna go the turnaround. But see right here, I can remember when I was a little girl, right there was some abandoned cottages, and I could look and I could see like abandoned stoves and, you know, things from the kitchen in there, because they just had to leave because of the sand. And now they're buried under, and there's other cottages there. But yeah, you can climb up this in the summertime. See that fence right there? There's rope on it, and you can use that to, they'll fix the rope when the season starts. You use that to climb up if you can't do it manually. But yeah, people come flying down it and everything. But yeah, no monsters, buddy. But yeah, the height of the dunes varies from year to year.
How did you use the travel wheel?
Oh, I just know how to drive it because I've been going here since I was a little girl. So
Was that a
almost
dead end?
56 years. Yep, that's called a dead end. And now we're gonna go over to the big lake. So since you all saw this already, we're gonna let you go. And I'll start another video. Yeah, that's called Silver Lake, honey. When I get to the other side, I'll pick it up where I left off. Or actually, I should wait until I get back up here. We're almost done then. Give me another minute. Okay, let's turn it around. I'll take you back up to the front corner, and then we'll stop filming. Okay, that's the road to either leave town that way or to get to the dune access. There's a couple of roads to do that. And these little storefronts on the lake here, in the summertime they'll rent jet skis and whatnot. But yeah, when I was a kid, you know, people would just come all over the place and go swimming and boating. Of course, there weren't any jet skis in 1969, 70, 71, but you know, we found other ways to have fun. So okay, there's and then my mom's cousin, I think that's their house right up in there. They used to run a bed and breakfast, but they don't do that anymore. But it was a really cute house. We had a family party there one year. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, yep, there's two Silver Lakes. There's Upper Silver Lake and Lower Silver Lake, and this is the upper. And the other Silver Lake's around the corner. So right now we're getting back to almost to where we started. I don't want to bore you all. See all the white birch? I just love white birch. I would love to have a whole bunch of it by my house. There's a little bit, but not a whole lot. White birch does not grow real big in the lower peninsula. Birch can get disease in them real easily, but I just love that kind of wood. In the UP, they have yellow birch, and that stuff grows ginormous. But the white birch is a much prettier tree. So here we are back up by the hotel. Yep. Oh, Transylvania says that? Yeah, the Hotel Transylvania. Yeah. Okay, here we are back at the big turnaround. So we're going to bid you all adieu right now, and then I'll pick up once we get around the corner. Okay, bye.